My name is Irma McNeal. Sean was 8 years old in the second grade, and he started complaining about headaches in his forehead and being hot. We later on found out that he had a stroke that day, and after we'd taken him to the hospital in Shands, because our hospital here was not equipped to take care of children as sick as he was. So he also had a large mass on his brain, which was grade 3 cancer. So the tumor was resected the second day after we got to Shands in Gainesville, Florida. Then we learned about Wolfson's Children's Hospital in Jacksonville. And so we were there for another 5 years of follow-up there at Nemours and Wolfson's Children's Hospital. And while we were there, the last 60 days of Sean's life, Barnes from Jacksonville came. And they taught me how to use the ventilator. So I had a week's training of learning how to use a ventilator because we were going to be bringing a ventilator home. So all total, I've had 10 and a half years of every month service from Barnes, receiving all of the supplies. Barnes was there to not only help with the equipment, setting them up, also helping with the service of the equipment. And because we traveled so much, they had to help in determining how I would travel with all of that equipment. There were times when I arrived in Atlanta and missed one part, but I called Barnes and they were able to help me. And with one part, the whole system of some of that equipment did not work, so it was very critical that I needed Barnes to come and help out. So yes, they always came. He survived 10 and a half years longer, so I took care of him at home, and I was his primary caregiver, and Barnes serviced our family all that time. So they were in and out of our house just like they were one of the family. We made them welcome, and we had a very, very good rapport with the employees from Barnes. To have people come into your house and to be nice, it made a big difference. I was there all the time. I whenever I would go out, I'm back in. I quit my job to be there for him. So I allow all of these people in my home, but on their part, they came with a very pleasant attitude. I just want to say thanks that Barnes was there, and the good relationship that we had, because I don't want to take that for granted, because there are companies that you work with and you don't have such a great relationship with, so it's not anything to be taken for granted that you had a long 10 and a half year good relationship with Barnes.